Wait, I'll just click it. If it's wrong, no, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm trying to like make it so I can, okay, transition. There we go. Okay, so this is the Jaiden Bible. Let me make me a little bit bigger. Where's chat? Where are you? Where are you guys? Wait, okay, let me, hold on. I want to see you guys. Where are you? There we go. You guys can go over here. Okay, forgive me. Okay, this is the Jaiden Bible that I made real quick. Alright, the guide to drawing Jaiden. Yeah, basically, I want to add a couple more things to this, but this is the basics, really. So basically, you know, the hair, I'll talk, that one gets its whole own page. Mouth lines, these are just like general tips, where it's like, the mouth lines are thinner, the neck tapers in, like, it's not like a straight cylinder, it kind of just like tapers in, like I drew a little shape. I don't know if it conveys that this is the neck though, it just kind of looks like I drew a cup. Neck tapers a bit, cup. The sleeve follows the shape of the arm, see, like, it curves, it's not like a straight line or anything. The arm folds, like some people do. Sometimes we have the little, like, Adventure Time arms where it's like tubes, but when she's, like, not in tube arm formation, this is what the arms look like. It's kind of like a little more atomically correct, but not really, because she's still just a cartoon. Pen pressure, we used to not have pen pressure on for the videos, and I don't know why, because I was just like a sociopath back in the day. The legs taper, they're also not tubes. Like, Jaiden's a little more dynamic than you would think, you know. She's fluid, she's like a little action character. Hair color, and then our little shading palette. We don't do color in the videos, which some people are like, "Why there's no color? It's ugly." It's like I just like the limited palette, you know, where it's like still very, just, you know, I like it. I like it. I understand it's like prettier to look at, like a full-blown colored thing, but I like the limited palette. It's fun. Alright, and then we have the Jaiden turnaround. This is her if she were to spin if she was on one of those, like, chef turnaround Sally's? Lazy Susans? Was it Lazy? Is Lazy Susan? That's not... Is that the thing that spins around on the dinner table? I don't know what it is. Anyway, she was just spinning in place here. This is like... You know, if someone wanted to, like, take all these Jaidens and then, like, animate them, they might... I haven't tested if it's very smooth for animation, but hypothetically, she just rotates in a circle. Here, I'll like, I'll move out of the way so if anyone wants to grab it. There it is, without VTuber in the way. Anyway, but yeah, just kind of gives people a general idea of what she looks like at normal angles. We didn't put, like, other angles, like lower angle or higher angle or anything, because I forgot that that happens. Whoa, this one's loud. That one's a little too loud. Yeah, just, she's normally at this one, but, you know, sometimes she's not. Here's the hair one. There's still lots more I need to add to the hair for me. Because, okay, Jaiden, like, she doesn't look like she would be hard to draw because she's just a blank slate with hair. But the hair is fucking difficult. Like, I genuinely believe I've hired some of the only people on this earth that can draw Jaiden hair. And like, no shade to the team, but sometimes they still get it wrong. But yeah, we kind of just break it down. Like, this is the main bang. That's always like at an angle. Some people draw it too, like, straight, you know, straightforward like that. And it's like always like a foop, like a 11 to 5 if it was a clock kind of thing. This line goes out. I don't know why. Like, okay, if you were to go back at like my very early videos, you'd realize that the hair didn't used to look like this at all. It used to be much more tame, like straighter down. The tufts were not like this. The bangs weren't even like this. This tuft was much smaller. It just kept getting like bigger and bigger and bigger. And I didn't even mean for it to end up like this. And people are like, why does your hair look like that? I go, I don't know. It was, oops. Someone said potato chip hair. What does that mean? What do you mean potato chip hair? Actually, I can't see chat. Where are you guys? You're gonna see yourself on here. No. Not that. Where's, oh, you're right here. Okay, let me put you like to the side so I can read you. Yeah. Okay, so, and then another thing is to get it's really hard to describe how to do the hair tufts, because it's more of like, I get into like a spiritual zen to do the hair tufts. I just have to be like, this is too round and this is too spiky. Don't know how to explain it otherwise, you know? And then some people flip the hair, like the bang, and it's not supposed to do that. Please don't do that. That's like the biggest pet peeve. Like, I don't actually get upset, but I'm like, oh, it's not supposed to do that. Like, sometimes when people put me in their thumbnails, they won't ask me if I have any art that I can give them for a thumbnail. They'll just take random screenshots, and then sometimes they'll flip the hair, and I'm like, oh, it's ruined. I can't look at that thumbnail. I'm sorry. I can't do that. To break down the big ol' hair tuft, I kind of just say it's like a teardrop with a half circle. Holy shit, why are so many people here? I just said hello in the title. Thank you for stopping by. My goodness, I feel so warm and fuzzy. Maybe you're just here you're taking notes. We're gonna have a quiz at the end of the session. Anyway, yeah, like a teardrop and a half circle, but it's not exactly a half circle because as you can see, it kind of barely like has like a bit of a curve there. I don't know, you get it. And then sometimes, oh, you can't really, let me move you guys. Whoop. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you. Also to like what happens sometimes when the videos are in development. The hair will hit the sleeve line and it just doesn't look good. That's what we in the art industry call a tangent. And you'd be shocked at how many artists kind of just forget to fix tangents. And you could really, if you guys were to pull up like any art, there's a good chance that you would find a tangent. And it's one of those things where if you start looking for it, then you'll start seeing them everywhere, and then you don't like it. Like the really good artists know to fix their tangents, because it basically just muddies your lines up, and it's hard for the eye to break up, you know, the arm from this, and like you can figure it out, but you want to be able to just have the shapes be able to be separated like instantly as soon as you look at it, you know. Put you guys back, there you go. Yeah, and then the hands. Let me just move me. Whoopsie, not that one. Why can't I? There we go. I'll just move me. There's hands. I didn't really go into it because I was like, I don't know how to explain how I draw hands. So I just drew them all at angles. I was working with another animation company to possibly do some animated shorts for me, because I like shorts are such a almost necessity to do as a YouTube channel. And I was like, I think I would love, there's a couple stories I have where I would love to talk about them, but However, comma, they only last like 30 seconds. It's like 30-second video. Holy smokes, have my savings. Floppy, thank you so much. Holy crap. Hands hard, give secrets. You can take this if you need it. Floppy, you can copy paste hands with that price. Thank you, Floppy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was working with another company to possibly do animated shorts for little stories that I can't really talk about in videos. They're just like not long enough to make a whole video. And they made like a Jaiden rig, like in Toon Boom, where you could just like move the hand and it's like a little puppet, you know? I can't explain it because we on our team, we do frame by frame. Everything is hand drawn, but some animators / smart ones will make like a little puppet rig. And it's much easier to work with. And there's some really cool ones out there. Either way, they made a turnaround with all these hands, and then I was like, oh, I'll draw over them, and this is how I draw them. And now it's just a helpful hand guide for me. But yeah, you can see. I like to have a little bit more expression in the hands. You know, they're not kind of just like tubes. You know, there's a little bit of like dynamic shape and like energy and stuff, you know? It's not just like finger, thumb. They're not always Adventure Time hands. Not to bag on Adventure Time. And then the facial expressions. This one's fun. So Jaiden can have 4 types of eyes. Kind of only 3, but I needed 4 just to make it look better on the paper. We don't, like, eyebrows isn't... I guess she kind of has eyebrows sometimes. Yeah, I guess it counts as 4. It's the simple eyes, the normal ones. The dot eyes, I love dot eyes. The big ol' eyes, I also love big eyes. That's when Jaiden's like the most expressionate? Is that expressive? What? Why did I say expressionate? Either way, she just has the most to visually say with these eyes, and these are my favorite for sure. And then the eyebrows. Eyes. I liked drawing all these little examples and just like, oh, make sure when you have eyebrows they can go over, because otherwise it kind of like, with Jaiden having dark hair, sometimes it's kind of hard to see the eyebrows when they're there, so I like to put them above. And a little Jaiden dot eyes, more when she's like derpy. Big ol' eyes like this, that's when she's like I said, big feelings. That's big feelings, Jaiden. Also, like, the pupils are never like fully just normal circles, you know? They're kind of like small, thin lines, almost, right? And then eyebrows. I did a little Jacob face here because Jacob's little guy is so cute. I love drawing his little eyes like that because I feel like this most of the time. Oh, you guys are in the way. Whoop. I like drawing. Hey gnome. Hey gnome. Aloha. Is it time? Time for what? It's time to look at Jaiden. But yes. Curious, you said it's almost necessary to make shorts. Oh, sorry, I cannot read. I'll read that in a second. Oh, I can't read. My chat is not, okay, I'll get to super chats in a little bit. I will not forget, and if I do, don't let me forget. Anyway, also let me move you guys back. There you go. Right back to your home. Okay, common mistakes that people make when drawing Jaiden. This is more like directed at my team because sometimes like these things will be animated and I'm like, oh, I wouldn't draw it like that. But it's okay. No shade or anything. I love them all. And also when other people draw them because, anyway. Yeah, so I think this one is like really subtle but something that is really big. Like, if I don't like having the eyes like tiny little, more like round. I like them being more lines, you know? Something about it, I just like it more. I just like it a little bit more. It's funny because, I don't, you guys know James, the album's out. If we both look at the starting point of our little characters, like James is Bubble Guy and early Jaiden, their eyes, like my Jaiden eyes used to be big circle-y discs, kind of like this, but like bigger. And then James's little bubble guy had line eyes. And I think it's so funny because over the years we like evolved and like switched eyes. Like he definitely draws much more like circle eyes, and now mine are more lines. I think that's silly. Holy shit, Gnomed! Thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Thank you, I appreciate it, Gnomed. You're really for the people, aren't you? Let's see. Okay. So, and then this one, I could have drawn it this arm a little more tube-like, but happy birthday. Thank you so much, Mustard. Thank you. But like obviously when we do Adventure Time arms, like Jaiden is pretty fluid, you know, if she bends to the emotion in what is going on currently, but when she's being normal Jaiden, she has like the more fluid arm, more like anatomically correct arm, if that makes sense. And I just wanted to, you know, remind people about that. Her hair length, sometimes it goes super way down. I said like keep it around boob length. I think that's like the normal. Yeah, it's like if it's the line's right there, that's like boom, straight in the middle of the boob. Sometimes it's like super long. It's like, oh, that's too long. Common mistakes 2, and then this is the last one. You know, this one kind of like echoes this one, but for like the big eyes. Like that's what super round pupils look like with the big eyes. And it's like, oh, this simple little change, IMO looks really much better. IMO, just my preference. That's like another subtle one that people forget sometimes. Someone says, do you know the odd ones out? Who? Whom? I like when the shoe pant / feet, you know, like Jaiden, okay, let's, like, what is this? She's got pant into shoe. She's got the shoe pant kind of situation going on. Some people are like, is she even wearing pants? And I say, yes, you just can't see them. You know, like it's implied that they're pants. Just don't think about it too much. But yeah, keep them pointy if you're gonna draw them. We don't want the round little feet. And then this one, I could have probably drew this one a little bit better, but the Jaiden head is never like a perfect circle, you know? It's kind of like you squish it down just a little bit. You squish it. Just a bit squishy. Yeah, if that makes sense. There's like a few other common mistakes that I want to add, and like a whole extra page for like common hair mistakes, because the thing is, okay, so it's funny because this is like a super new Jaiden Bible. We used to have a different one. I should pull that one up actually. Let me pull that one up. I want to kind of like see the old one. Do I have it pinned actually? I might have removed the pin. Oh, here it is. Yeah, these are old. Oh, yeah, I had to make a new one because when all these new people were going to be joining, I don't want to give them like a reference sheet for Jaiden that's like super, super old. Because like I'll look at this reference sheet and be like, this is not, it's not even accurate anymore. So this is our original Jaiden sheet. And you can see it's much more, it looks like a textbook. Like there's too much reading. You know, artists don't want to read. They want to see the cool pictures. So that's what I changed. Like, remember when Jaiden used to look like this? The eyes used to be much more liney than now. It's crazy that, you know, when I made this, I was like, yeah, this is so up to date. And now someone said the Old Testament. It's we're dusting off the rubble on this one. you just go and all the dust goes boom. But yeah, you can man, This is old Jade. I'm sure a lot of people have like nostalgia around this one. But yeah, still boob length hair. That's what that one's still there. This one I got more into like the perfect proportions of Jaiden. I've never quite understood, like I didn't really go to art school, so I've never learned these rules, but I just put it in just in case. But I took it out because I was like, I don't get it, so no one gets it. The shoulders, I talked about them being more slanted. Some people draw them more like curves, like kind of humps. Again with, oh my god, I did the neck thing again. I drew the cup neck. Maybe, I mean, I'm still the same person. What am I saying? Why am I like, this is crazy? It's like, it's the same thought process. Jaiden, come on. You're not a stranger. I made this like, definitely 4 or 5 years ago though. Again with the circle head, not perfect circle. That one was like too oval. I don't think anyone's ever drawn Jaiden's head too oval, but I just wanted to give another example. And then I went into like, oh, the head should not go past the shoulders. They should go like in the middle and the line and thickness. Though this is when we didn't have pen pressure on Jaiden. Like it looks okay, but this looks so much better. You know, look how much she's changed. Look at that. Oh, little babby Jaiden. You can tell the hair, it's like, yeah, it keeps getting crazier. It keeps evolving. What will Jaiden in 5 years look like? The hair is gonna be like pointed straight up in 5 years. It's interesting to see how much I've changed as an artist as well, though. Okay, this is like, see, this is too much to look at. I feel like I'm looking at a math problem here. Like, find if hairbang train leaves the station at 2 o'clock and then blah blah blah. Like, this is so not fun to look at. So like, that's why I changed it to be like, oh, look at the cool pictures. Look at this big Jaiden. You can read this if you want. I mean, I'll read it. You're here. If you're here, it means you want to see it. So we're gonna go through it. Again, the teardrop and the semicircle. That's still the same. None of Jaiden's hair comes off as spiky. Yeah, some people draw. I think it's. I'm trying to think. Do people tend to draw Jaiden's hair too spiky or too round? I think in the past my team has drawn Jaiden's hair a little too round, but I think in the wild it's too spiky. I think that's what it is. I think so. Lately it's been better. Not better, but just like people have been doing this one a little bit better. We're all growing as a community of Jaiden drawers. And then oh my god, I literally did the clock analogy again. Holy shit! I'm blowing my own mind. Have I changed it all in the past 5 years? What the fuck is this? What is this part? What the fuck do I mean with this? Is this how I'm just saying, like, what this line first, then this one, then this one? I don't know. Will you ever release the Jaiden reference for public use? I don't know where I'd put it. You can just like screenshot the VOD though if you want. Oh yeah, some people draw it too curved and some too pointy. I don't know. I don't think that one's it's bad example to show because I don't think it's too bad there. The hair curves. Okay, that follows the head, and then it goes, and then it goes. I'm just also not that good at explaining things when I made this, you know? Because I'm like, okay, first this line does this, and then the rest of it does. This is the top of it, and this is the bottom, and this is the middle. I don't understand what that means. I kind of talk about the, like, curves a little bit, I guess. Oh, then I do the too round versus too pointy. I don't think these are, like, too bad. I guess it is a little bit too pointy. Minor bangs. Oh, where there's the main bang and the minor bangs. Okay. Okay. This one always goes out. True. That one always connects. Oh, that's another thing I didn't talk about in this line right here. You know how we literally just talked about tangents, like right here? There's a canon tangent in the Jaiden design. And I have to apologize for it every time. Every time I tell people how to draw the Jaiden character, because I'm like, no, you have to add the tangent. You know. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was like 16 when I designed it. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. But then it's like, if it's not the tangent, then it looks weird, in my opinion. Anyway. So yeah, there's one canon tangent in the Jaiden design. I don't understand this. I think I was just I was throwing shit at the wall with this, honestly. I was like, anything that could possibly help someone understand how to draw the Jaiden hair, I'll just write it down. You know? It was like, I'm looking at this as like fresh eyes, and I'm like, I don't fucking understand. These two are what? Oh yeah, some people draw like this one as like its own thing, and it's not. I don't really understand it. Look, the Jaiden hair is its own being. If I understood it, then I don't know. It'd probably be much less interesting. Oh, Mr. Kermit. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted membies. Hope you're doing good. Someone says all caps, have you watched Star Wars? No. Okay, the palm, arms and legs. Okay. Okay, let's see. See, the feet are so tiny here. Look how tiny these little feet are. Where are they over here? Where? Yeah, they're like so much like normal size now. It's crazy. Tiny little guys. Always a thigh gap, yeah. The legs get wider, yeah, just taper out. That's the word I was trying to say. Legs get wider. It's a taper, Jaiden. It's a taper. Oh, I also did this one, like 2 round, 2 pointy. That one's not too bad. I just like curve this one out a little bit more. Little mini feet. Yeah, this would be like 2 round for arm for hand. That's like, yeah, you get it. It's hard to explain. I'm not an art teacher. I don't know how to. I didn't even go to art school. So yeah, 2 round, 2 pointy. That's the best I can do. Yeah, this is what I'm saying about the Adventure Time hands and arms. We don't really do these too much anymore. They used to be much more common back in the day. Back in my Jaiden days, Jaiden used to have the little Adventure Time hands. She still does. Facial expressions. Look at all these words. Ugh. Oh, the eyes are like equal parts and blah blah blah, and yeah, we don't really have pointy mouths. I've been experimenting with it lately a bit more though, so maybe eventually we'll have pointy. No, probably not. What are these? You can use the eyebrows for expression. You can use eyebrows for expression. Really, Jaiden? That's what you're gonna put in your how to draw Jaiden Bible? Don't forget, eyebrows can add a lot of expression to your character. What the hell? Jaiden, you're not helpful. Also tangent. Eyebrow tangent. Look at all these lines meeting right here. Ugh. What a bad example. It feels weird because like when I was interviewing a bunch of the animators, or not interviewing, I was like looking at the applications. I was like, these people are like way more talented than I am. It feels weird to like hire them as like, I'm doing air quotes, like as their boss, you know? And then, but it's like, dude, you could like draw circles around me. Like, who am I to say don't do this? It's like, oh, please, will you please read my Jaiden Bible? Will you please? And they're like, yeah, sure. This great Bible, Jaiden. Great. Learned a lot. You reminded me about eyebrows. Thank you, Jaiden. Talked about dot eyes, big circle eyes. Oh yeah, they're never perfectly round though. I like to squash them. There's not ever any perfect shapes in the Jaiden design, which is, you know, I like it like that. And then I go intense more emotion with the big eyes. Facial expressions too. Again, just reminding people about eyebrows. I really sent this to people and was like, this is how you draw. No one said, they were like, this is great. There's also so much words. Oh, this is a cute little face. I like this one. This one's cool too. So many tangents though. Oh. See, now yeah, you're looking for them. They're everywhere, dude. The tangents be everywhere. I'm not reading all that. Sorry that happened, or congratulations. Character rotation. Oh, okay. Oh, the hair used to be portrayed differently. Yeah, this doesn't look good at all. So like, she's turning, boom, all the hair on one side. Boom, all the way back. Like, this is much, such a better improvement. Where is it? Yeah, this, like, it doesn't really make sense from this point of view, but, like, on a side angle, it's much better for it to just, like, be like that. Improvements, people. Vine boom. Boom! Yeah, different camera angles. I just drew a bunch of Jaidens. This one's funny. That one reminds me of, like, the big eyes, reaction image. Oh, this was like the first, oh, I forgot about this. This one and this one were the very first ever Jaiden, character reference sheets. Oh, look at how tiny. Oh, this one, like, how come I did the hair differently here? What a inconsistent Jaiden Bible. Because the hair is much better here. Whatever. Man. You really don't think that... Oh, and I had, like, sometimes Jaiden's hair is up in, like, a ponytail or, like, a bun. That's so nice. Yeah. Memories. Sometimes I'm like, I have not improved as an artist in 7 years. And then I look at this and I go, maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's not... Maybe I am improving a little bit. The old Lost Testament. There's so many more. So much more lore. And then I also had this one where it was like, this was more math. Jaiden is 6 total body heads high. It's like, that's not true. I don't think. I don't know. Should we do the coolest Jaiden contest? What does that mean? I'm the coolest Jaiden. There's no other Jaidens that... Maybe Jaden Smith. No, Jaden Smith tries to be, like, cool, and that makes him kind of cringe. I don't know the guy. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay. 6 heads, sure. I probably don't even follow that rule myself. 3 heads. Oh, look at all this math. Look at all this geometry that I definitely break even myself. Okay, wait, what is this? I think this is for, like, mistakes. I kind of get more into the hair. Yeah, I probably should mention, like, this is a good one where, like, the inside of this line is, like, a little S. That's good to know. I made this one in between this one and this one. I don't remember when. Definitely at least 3 years ago, I'd say, based on how it looks. But yeah. There's the clock again. 11 to 11.5 to 4. I couldn't just... Whatever. The tangent, man, blah, blah, blah. All the stuff that I don't even pay attention to. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, this one is... I should just recreate this one, because this is actually, like, a lot of common Jaiden hair mistakes. Like, this, it's got, like, it's more like a scythe bang, you know? It's more like... It doesn't have, like, that curve, or... Yeah, this one's more of an example of too straight, you know? This is where the clock comes in handy. See, this one's going 12 to 6, then this is 11.5 to 4. You see it? You see? I should just do this because the clock doesn't help anyone. This is. The tufts are too blobby. I don't think this is actually too bad. I think that would be perfect. Here, though, that's what it looks like without the hair being on the tangent. It just doesn't look right. I think, like, what it does to the shape of the, like, the negative space inside the head, it kind of just makes it look weird. Because over here it's sharp, and then over here it's got, like, this one extra line. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe it's just a me thing. But the me thing is what I say goes. So I say tangent. Gavel smack. Too curved. It's not too bad. It's fine. This is definitely nitpicky. Yeah, this is also true. Sometimes it's too straight down. Like earlier Jaiden hair used to look like this more. Yeah, this was like definitely more early Jaiden hair. Like first, second year on YouTube. That's what her hair looked like. And then this one, what's wrong with this one? Oh yeah, these are like too flipped. This one, I really couldn't be bothered with this tuft. But the teardrop definitely helps. I don't think that's too bad. This is nitpicky. Oh yeah, some people put all the bangs together. I think it looks fine, but it is like a little change. Like just bring this little corner down more. Just bring it down. And then what's this? Oh, this is a good example of like a pipe arm, you know? Of like two, like where's the dynamic energy? Where are the cool lines? There it is. The finger is tube-like, you know? I should have just like, this is a better example of what I was talking about in the earlier one of, here. Like this one, it's still, it's fine. But these are the arms that I tried to avoid when, animating. Sometimes the hands go like that. It's more, that one's more about like the rounded fingers. Shoulders too round. That's also, yeah, the shoulders are always like a little bit like slanted, pointy. Boob too round. Yeah, it does have like kind of like a natural curve. Because that's how they are in real life. Shoulders, I don't understand. 1/3 all the way down. Sure. And then I drew like a really not normal Jaiden to be like, this is wrong and this is wrong, and the mouth, and yeah, that's all the Jaiden documents that we have that exist. This is the new one. This is definitely the best one. This is like a me thing, but I do really like that I made the background gray. Like this is just too much. There's too much brightness. Like if you were to open this and be like, oh, my eyes. This is like, you can see, it also shows the Jaiden character a bit better because, you know, she doesn't really have any color other than her hair. You know what I'm talking about? So it's, yeah, I like it. I like this Jaiden Bible, and I'm probably gonna hate it in 5 years. But that's a long time to enjoy it. So you just saw all the Jaiden documents. I hope you enjoyed the little how to draw Jaiden art lesson. I missed a bunch of super chats though.